Hey guys, Chris here. So today we're going to get into the M's. There's quite a bit, so depending on how long this will take, it might be a two-parter. But you know, we'll see, I guess. But first up, we have M83. Hurry Up, We're Dreaming. This is a pretty good like electro pop album, I guess. You know, I don't listen to it all the time. But I do listen to it from time to time. You know, they had a really crazy, like X-Men music video or something like that. Like it's like these little kids are like gods or something. They have like some crazy superpower. And the rest of the album definitely fits that sort of feel, you know. Then we have Made of Oak. Yeah, that's right. I purchased this one because of, I believe that this person is like half of Sylvan Esso. They're on the same record label. This was like a really cheap buy. It was like $7 or $10 or something from Partisan Records. I was pre-ordering the Idols album, and then I found out that Idols and Sylvan Esso were on the same record label. It was a pretty weird day. Strap in. First up, Winston Marsalis. I believe that this is his first album. And so I kind of, you know, I go hard on the old Winston Marsalis now. Think of One. I believe that this is the second album. I'm not sure. I'm definitely missing some of his discography. But he was also very prolific as a young guy. You know, I think he came out with an album like every year, if not a couple. I know he has some that are definitely not even on vinyl. Yeah, this is Hot House Flowers. This was actually probably the first one that I purchased by him, and it's crazy the amount of emotion that he can fit into the way that he plays, and it's very apparent. This is Black Codes. I got this when I went to, in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And then these next couple ones I got at some other record stores. This one I specifically got at Bullseye in Milwaukee. J-Mood, missing some. And then Carnival, I got this at We Buy Records in River West. The best of him. This one I got with that J-Mood. There was one record store here, Bullseye in Milwaukee, that just had a really, really nice selection of Winston Marsalis records. And then this one, for whatever reason, there's copies of it that go for like $250 on Discogs. This is Standard Time Volume 2. Intimacy Calling, and as you can see, I mean, Winston Marsalis is just about to make sweet love to that woman, you know? Like, Winston with the blues is really, that's like the premier sound that you can have. And then Bolden, I got this while I worked at the record store. It was, next we got Hugh Masakaila. This is like a live album. Yeah, this is him at the whiskey, you know, so you know it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's super good. I don't know if you, plays trumpet. He's from South Africa. Check him out. Earl Sweatshirt flipped his song Ride if you watched my 7-inch video. And then Masta Killa of the Wu-Tang Clan, Loyalty is Royalty. If you follow Adult Swim, there was an Adult Swim single that was Masta Killa, Method Man, and Redman, and it's called Therapy. And it happens to be on this, which I also got at the Electric Fetus in Minneapolis. Up next, Mets. So this is pretty fun. This is Mets, self-titled. This is like recessed in into like the sleeve of them, which was on this album, which this one's fun because then this is actually not recessed. It pops out, which is just a fun thing that they did, I guess. But this is Mets 2. It's just the name of the album there. You know, it's the first one that I had heard by them. It's also my favorite. Then we have Mets Strange Peace. Strange Peace is definitely the most so it's like easy listening. It's like Mets easy listening. It's a callback, the recessed one. You know, very, very fun. But this is, what is it? What did they call it? Automat. I was reluctant to buy this because I actually have a handful of Mets 7 inches. And what this is a collection of their harder to find songs and original, you know, singles that were only released on 7-inch. I got the loser edition. They do these loser packages. So it's like clear with black splatter. Very, very cool looking. Really good though, and yet again to call back to Adult Swim singles, one of the songs on here was an Adult Swim single, Can't Understand. And then the newest Mets album, also the loser edition, Atlas Vending. Really, really great album. Came with this poster that I'm sure is massive. Oh my god. Yeah, of the drum set. It says Mets. Very cool. I'm sure I'll put it up sometime. And then the record is this like cloudy, transparent thing. It looks really crazy. It's like silver. It's like metallic. I'm not sure if you can kind of see that with this glare. Then we have MF Doom, Operation Doom, or Operation Day, or whatever. Very good album. Doom's first album. Definitely would recommend it if you haven't listened to it. Obviously, had to get the Doom King Ghidorah. This is definitely one of the weirdest records that I've ever bought. It comes with this like foldable, this is like a paper thing. You build this like dragon, and like you pop all these out and like build the dragon and tanks and stuff. And then albums on red. I think this was like super cheap too, if I remember right. This was like $16 or like $20 for this. It sounds great. Of course, you know, Madvillain, one of the best of all time, pretty undisputed. Really, really phenomenal. This one is just a stone's throw. It's just on black, you know, nothing crazy. We got Food, has this like little dude. Yeah, this is a Vinyl Me Please version. I think I got this on Discogs for like $30 or something, but, or maybe Amazon for $30. Yeah, what's it come with? Yeah, this another paper push out. You can make your own paper mask, you know. Probably not going to do that. They just released, if you go to the website, they might be sold out now, but they had, you know, masks just like, you know, with like the little string. And then I believe that these are on, yes, these are on like a white. Danger Doom, you know, I got this one because I'm just a huge Adult Swim fan. And as you can see, very Adult Swim. And then this is also a rare triple fold album. You know, loving all the artwork. You know, if I was a different kind of person, I'd probably display this one more. But I like keeping them in the sleeves. And then I got this one at Acme, I believe, in Bayview. Really great record store. But this is just the Beets, the special herbs. And actually, sometimes I do this. I'll leave, when they come with like a bonus 7-inch, I'll leave it in. Sometimes I put it in my 7-inch collection. For whatever reason, I didn't do it this time. But this is, I guess, 1 of 5 bonus KMD kitchen, but they're like KMD Beets, which is also, you know, I love KMD as well. Bam! MidAir Thief. This is a Korean indie band. Just really, really great. It's almost like Animal Collective. Like, it's really hard to describe the sound. The album is Crumbling. They're on Top Shelf Records, which had this for super cheap. Like, just ridiculously cheap. Because previously, which I was saving up to, I was going to spend the bread on it, but previously the only way to get it on vinyl was this like test pressing out of Korea for $300, which I was just gonna save up for because I love this album so much. But then luckily they signed to Top Shelf and got it pressed. It might be out, but I'm not sure. They might also just be pressing like just black vinyl copies of it now. This one also came with like this this floppy disk of a demo that I believe you can listen to on Spotify as well. But really cool. We have Middle Kids. This is an EP. I think it's just left at that. I think it's just EP. This record, which is Midnight Reruns. So I've worked with a handful of these dudes that are in this band, but I didn't know that they were in the band. Same with this next band, Midwives. I'd like heard about this band, I think pretty early into moving to Milwaukee, and they sound like Mets, so I was super into it. Only later in life did I realize that I actually also worked with the same dude who's in Midnight Reruns, you know, just later on. It was really weird. I remember I saw he had like a Midwives patch on, and I was like, oh dude, that's a sick band. And then he was like, yeah, I'm in that band. I was like, oh, sick. Because yet again, just a really, really good band. Or at least, you know, they fit my style of loud, aggressive noise. You know. And then their album No. Also really good. If you check out the 7-inch, oh yeah, that's just on black. If you check out my 7-inch video, I also have their 7-inch as well. We have Minor Threat, Out of Step. You know, just you know, dipping my toes a little bit into the Ian MacKaye world at one point. It's pretty good stuff. Back into the Milwaukee, the Mistreaters yet again. I've at one point worked with or worked for the dude in this band. You know, just a classic Milwaukee band. And then so then we go into modern baseball, sports. You know, I was a pretty big pop punk fan, and you know, modern baseball just like really hit that itch for that angsty music, you know. But I really only listened to these 2 albums. You know, I believe they're their first 2 albums, if I remember right. This one might be. Oh, yeah, this one's on green. But yeah, really good, you know. I know some people like their later stuff too. And then we have Modest Mouse. You know, Modest Mouse are yet again one of those bands that like some people can get really, really aggressive about. And I really love Modest Mouse, but I honestly... And then Nobody's First But You're Next. Smoked a lot of weed in high school to this. And then we have Felonious Monk, Monk's Dream, right? Yeah. Takeo Moriyama, East Plants. This dude I got on a compilation. I bought this this jazz compilation that was like Japanese jazz from like 68 to like 85 or something, volume 1, and I got it at Acme. You'll see it in a later video. Then we have Morphine, good. I can't even remember how I came across Morphine. Motion City soundtrack, My Dinosaur Life. This is probably my favorite Motion City album. I know that it's like also one of their bigger ones, but like it's just so good, front to back. You could put it on, not skip a single song, and know I probably know all the words to like every song. I was such a Motion City fanboy. Murder by Death. What is this one? Yeah, like The Exorcist, but more breakdancing. Yeah, this is their first album. Yeah, this is when they were still on Eyeball Records, which is sort of a like grind label. Really great band from Indiana. And then Who Will Survive? And What Will Be Left of Them. Yeah, this was the first Murder by Death album that I had ever heard. My buddy Kyle had the CD, and we used to listen to it so much. It was his favorite, you know, at the time. It's on white. Yeah, just really, really good. It's like just very like gothic. It's like American Gothic, the band. In Bocca Al Lupo. Then we have Red of Tooth and Claw. Yeah, very shiny. It's like a foil Pokemon card, you know. Then it's on green. Good Morning Magpie. Also just a really good one. This one's pretty short. One is actually probably my favorite Murder by Death album. Bitter Drink, Bitter Moon, just really, really solid. I believe that one of these songs ended up becoming like a Halo song or something, or like a Destiny. One of the video games, Go to Light, you know. Then we have Big Dark Love, also a pretty touching album, you know, at the time of its release. It was it's definitely like the most ambitious Murder by Death album, I would say. They really like changed their sound, and they implemented a lot more like keyboards, and it's like their most poppy album, but it's really, really great. Big Dark Love, also a pretty touching album, you know, at the time of its release. It was it's definitely like the most ambitious Murder by Death album, I would say. They really like changed their sound, and they implemented a lot more like keyboards, and it's like their most poppy album, but it's really, really great. Other Shore, which this is very much a return to form. Oh yeah, that's right, I have the Blood Moon, the Pop Out. And then the As You Wish, which if you're a Murder by Death fan, you know that they are pretty much like a crowd-funded band. And this is something that they do where they will take a bunch of song requests and then they cover them. And so they have these three, I think there's actually more now, but I don't know if they're pressed on vinyl. But they have these 3 albums that are all from like Kickstarter, of just cover songs, and they're all just really, really great. Because they're just such talented people, you know, that when they cover something, they really do it justice. Sad Boys Rejoice, yet again, an album that I got from a buddy's sort of thing, but I was very happy to receive. This is, you know, sorry, I had the insert pulled out. But this is My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade. We did it. Everyone went out and voted. We elected Joe Biden. Not saying that he's a great dude, but hey, it's better than Donald Trump. We still got to keep up the fight. Still continue with, you know, Black Lives Matter, lives of Indigenous people matter. We got to protect trans lives, you know. A lot going on. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you liked any of these records, or if you want to know more about them, or just anything, you know, discuss in the comments. Leave a like and be sure to subscribe. Hopefully there'll be more of the old videos. I'm gonna re-edit some of them, and I might even do some of the other videos that weren't Mayor Zaboon videos as well. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I don't know. There's a lot of video files, you know. But, yeah. So, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See ya.